next. Sort of like the hammer when a judge is in the court making a ruling. Court's in session. Cases like this is real difficult, especially when you 1 foot in being a civilian and 1 foot in the streets. Just yesterday, my brother T just came home, brother from another mother, after doing 25 years in jail. Every day we on the phone waiting for this day to come home. In the streets, there's dudes sitting up there saying, free my nigga La. Free La Brim. And I feel that. Because it was a teary-eyed moment when my brother T came home. Me sitting up there still waiting, saying free my brother Eric. Locked up in Connecticut, doing 50 years. Begging, pleading, praying that he come home on appeal. Now we got La Brim, a dude that already got 30 years in jail. And brothers wanting him to come home. But then when you listen as a civilian to what they're alleging that he did and he's responsible for.
Prosecutors in Long Island have announced an indictment against 31 accused gang members who they say are responsible for 18 different shootings.
In one of them, a school teacher was killed after his car was allegedly mistaken for a rival gang member's. Jody Goldberg is in Brentwood with details.
Kimberly Collins Midget was a beloved mother and school teacher. Police say she was killed after her car was mistaken for a rival gang members last summer in Hempstead. Those responsible are members of the Bloodhound Brim's gang, a subset of the Bloods, according to officials who say these surveillance videos helped crack Midget's case and nearly 24 others since 2021.
We have this leader in California working through proxies to tell young men in Nassau and Suffolk County to commit shootings and other acts of violence on behalf of the gang.
The leader, Lateef Johnson, who went by the Pilot, was allegedly calling shots from his jail cell in California. Omar Barry and Josiah Herbert were at the top of the gang's hierarchy on Long Island. Law enforcement seized tens of thousands of dollars from Johnson's commissary account. They say he would collect dues from lower-ranking members.
He did that from a jail cell in California. He may or may not have thought he was insulated from prosecution on Long Island. He is not.
A total of 31 alleged gang members and associates were arrested. Prosecutors say they played a role of some sort in shootings, robberies, and narcotic sales from Hempstead to the Hamptons. These illegal handguns were passed around and used by the men.
The Bloodhound Brim's gang is one of the most violent gangs we've ever seen. And that is why we stand here together to say that we are going to prosecute these cases as a team.
Officials say gang activity is still active on Long Island, but these latest arrests help hamper operations while sending a clear message to active members.
If you fire a gun, if you conspire to fire a gun, you will be held responsible.
The ringleader will be brought from California to Long Island to go before a judge. He faces a max of 25 years in prison if convicted. The goal, according to officials, is to hold these defendants on bail to keep them off the street. They're continuing to investigate and expect other arrests will follow. In Brentwood, Long Island, Jody Goldberg, Fox 5 News.
A school teacher, underpaid, sitting in classrooms, guiding, teaching, and educating our children to the best of her ability, got her life snuffed out. And then when you sit back and you analyze this, it's like, How do we have the audacity to say out of our mouths, free Brim, or any of our people who are taking out our people? We're not talking about dudes beefing with each other and it's gang against gang or drug dealer against drug dealer. We are talking about when you have innocent children being wiped off wiped off the map. Their TV is being turned off, snot box being rocked. You got teachers, people who are pillars to the community, becoming casualties. The ignorant niggas on real nigga time. You would think that Brim sitting in jail would say, I'm in enough trouble. Let me use all of my resources to pay for a lawyer to get out of jail on a reversal, on an appeal. How you get life in jail? Because 30 years is life in jail. And then turn around and get an extra 25 years while you sitting in jail. So now in jail, you going to jail inside of jail? Congratulations. 9 times out of 10, you gonna make you made your way to ADX. So now your name will be written in the hieroglyphics, however you pronounce that, amongst the stars, or aka amongst the inmates, the quote unquote real niggas that ain't never coming home, ever coming home, ever. Did you just pull a Pistol Pete at a grown man? See, Pistol Pete, when he made the mistakes that he made, he was a young boy. He was a young boy making grown man decisions. Brim is a grown man making young boys decisions that made his whole army outside a casualty to a fake war. Then when you look at the times that we living in, the signs of the times, doomsday, the apocalypse, on the brink of World War III, where you got people sitting at the round table fighting for global power. And instead of Brim using his power to back his army, his soldiers, to back his people, to support his people, to uplift his people, he took them down with the ship. He went down and he made them go down with him. Now he got company in jail. It is what it is. That's my take on this situation. Y'all dudes in the streets, man, understand that the streets sit that in. The streets don't love nobody. And the streets have an expiration date. Hit that like button. Hit that share button. Hit that subscribe button. And pay attention to your circle before they hurt you. And in this case, you got 31 dudes. Oh, 31, dog. 31 dudes indicted. How many of them leaving their mothers out here? Their daughters out here. Their sons out here. Their sisters out here. Their brothers out here. Unprotected. I'm out.